few years ago, just 2 years ago, we invested in a brand new corporate jet. We don't share that with anybody. It is just for two purposes: our corporate clients and to do charitable work.
On to Jet 0 Delta Charlie, traffic's on a 1.5 mile final for runway 32, wind is 360 at 5, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Another unique service that iOptimize provides is making its corporate jet and its trained pilots available to its clients to be able to access tertiary markets or to be able to get to a location, to get to that important negotiation and to be able to get the deal done and meet those internal and important corporate deadlines.
One of the interesting things that most people don't realize is in the United States, there's only 600 commercial airports served by the airlines. Yet there's 6,000 airports that are paved strips that we can get to.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about the iOptimize team, is they don't just know one geography. iOptimize covers the whole entire country. And so you're able to get so much more when you use iOptimize. So you're not looking at some local broker who's just going to give you a little piece of a little part of a town. You're looking at someone that's going to give you the whole picture of the entire country.
When you have your corporate jet, it will, of course, in one day you can see 3 states and you can get it done. If you go commercial, you would have to take 2, maybe 3 days.
If you're dealing with tertiary markets, that's really going to add to that timeline. With us, we can hit 2 or 3 cities in a day.
Honda Jet 0 Delta Charlie, runway 1 cleared for takeoff, and we are taking off.
Yeah, I mean, it was great because I'd be able to go to a site, take a look at the surroundings, get a really good assessment of whether I was interested or not, and then just get back home and make it in time for dinner.
From Long Island to Lynchburg, Virginia, where we have a factory, it takes 6 to 7 hours in flights with commercial airlines. With a private jet and iOptimize, you can be there in an hour and a half to 2 hours, and you can make it back the same day. While with commercial airlines, you can forget it. There are only 3 flights a day that land in Virginia, and so you will never make it in and out on the same day. That is virtually impossible.
We could land at the big airports, no problem, and we could land at the tertiary airports.
November 430 Delta Charlie, Palm Beach Tower, runway 10 left, clear to land, 108.
We even have software that locates the airports next to cities.
Also, having that plane, as I've said before, gives them the ability to be on the ground very quickly in sometimes quite remote areas of the United States. We do have some properties that are not serviced by major airports. So again, their ability to be on the ground is very helpful to me in terms of saving time.
And so you could get multiple site visits to secondary markets done for sure in a day. That is virtually impossible on a commercial airline. And we all have families. Being at home at night is something that we all cherish. So if you can avoid being too many days on the road, it is another benefit.
When I'm not using iOptimize, I will at least have to fly first class because it's really the next best thing that I can do. But the level from iOptimize to traveling first class is really a big downgrade.
You're not on a line. We don't ask you to take off your shoes, your belt. We ask you, would you like something to eat or drink on the flight down? It's a completely different experience.